welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about 7 habits that help me start living after loss. After my husband died, I lost more than just him. I lost my business, my job, and in many ways, I lost the life that I recognized. It felt like I had taken a quantum jump I never asked for into a world that looked familiar but felt completely different. I hadn't healed, I hadn't moved on, and I don't think you ever really do. I reached a point where I had to ask myself one question. What do I want my life to look like now? What I'm about to share aren't habits I use to fix my grief or move past my loss. They were small choices that helped me stay connected to life, one step at a time. I didn't do them all at once. I started with one step. For 2 years, while my husband was ill and I worked in the hospital, I lived in scrubs and hospital hallways with a surgical cap and a mask on my face. I was in survival mode and it showed. So I started with something simple. Every morning after coffee and a shower, I did my hair and makeup. And it wasn't about vanity, it was about identity. I adopted the motto, look good, feel good. And slowly, it started to work. When I woke up each morning, I stopped starting my day by thinking about everything that was wrong. No doom scrolling on my phone, no running through the things that I had to get done that day that I dreaded. Instead, before I even got out of bed, I named 5 things I was grateful for. And it changed the way my day started, and eventually the way my mind worked. It became easier, and it brought me a sense of peace I didn't expect. After my husband died, everyone went back to their lives, and I was left with silence. Not the peaceful kind, the silence of permanence, of someone missing. So I began meditating. And at first, it was extremely frustrating. I couldn't slow my brain down. Then I found guided meditations on YouTube, and they helped calm my monkey brain and gave me clarity about what my next steps might be. It helped me focus, and it helped me breathe. I decided to do one small thing each day for someone else. A friend, a family member, a stranger, holding a door, or dropping a coffee off at a friend's workplace, or paying for the next car in the drive-thru. It gave the caregiver part of me a place to land, and it reminded me that doing good, even in small ways, feels good. I didn't choose joy all the time. I chose moments. A hobby, a class, a dance party with my grandchildren. Small things that reminded me that I was still alive and I was allowed to feel happiness again. I started giving myself something to look forward to. And at first, it was just one small plan a week. Dinner with friends, wandering through a farmer's market, time with my grandkids. These small plans taught me how to make bigger ones. And they reminded me that I still get to write my own story. They made me excited about it. One of the most important things I learned was how to say no without guilt. People mean well, but they don't get to set your timeline. There is no timeline for grief. When someone told me it was time to clean out my husband's things out of the closets, I wasn't ready. So I said, I'm not ready yet, but when I am, I'll let you know, and maybe we can do it together. That's all it takes. You don't need to follow anyone else's timeline but your own. These habits didn't all happen at once, and they may not all work for you. But maybe one small thing here becomes a catalyst. My husband died, but I didn't. And I had to learn that it was okay for me to keep living, to feel happiness again, and make plans for the future. Let me know in the comments if anything on this list resonated with you, or what habits you're developing in your after to help you move forward. I would love for you to subscribe as well and help me develop a community here where we can find our after together. This is Life After, and I'm really glad you're here.